The US presidential election is in its final weeks, and for all of his inflammatory remarks, Donald Trump remains a serious contender. Polls today show the race is tight, with Hillary Clinton leading Donald Trump by just 2 percentage points. In 13 key battleground states, they're tied at 42% each. Democrats are wondering why Hillary Clinton hasn't put the race to bed, mystifying even her closest supporters, given the openings Donald Trump has provided her. North America correspondent Michael Vincent reports.
America's Spanish speakers have emerged as a potent political force. At this night of celebration for Hispanic achievement in the heart of Washington, D.C., it's loud and proud, and it's Democrat.
Who are you going for?
Can you guess? Clinton all the way.
I believe so. She's the one that, has embraced us, unlike, Mr. Trump, who's gone ahead and, ostracized us in many ways. So we look forward to embracing Hillary as well.
Oh, I'm ready for Hillary. I think she's the best person for the job. She has been for a very long time. Not only us as Latinos, but all communities. I think Hillary Clinton is the best person for all of us.
Among the crowd is a powerful political figure, once considered for Hillary Clinton's vice presidential pick.
No presidential election should be taken for granted. No one is declared a winner, is coronated. You gotta win it the right way. And Hillary Clinton knows it. There's no one who works harder, no one who's been slapped around, kicked around, pushed, shoved, knocked down. But she's ready.
Buenas noches. I love you too.
Picking her up at every turn is Barack Obama. With his high approval ratings, he's proved a potent weapon for Hillary Clinton, and he's counting on her to continue his agenda.
This is not something that a president can do alone. It's not something the next president will be able to do alone either, no matter how tough she is.
With polls showing Donald Trump gaining, Hillary Clinton is fighting harder than ever.
We cannot be on the sidelines. This is the most consequential election in our lifetimes.
Hillary Clinton has clearly bounced back from her bout of pneumonia, and her message to this Latino community is incredibly strong. It's part of her support base, along with African Americans and white women. But is it enough? She's got 7 weeks left in this campaign to convince the majority of Americans that she should be their first female president. And any more stumbles could cost her dearly.
The past week's stumbles have already caused her grief. When Hillary Clinton disclosed her pneumonia after almost collapsing, the conspiracy theories about her physical and mental health grew.
There's nothing factual to the claims about her health, and that's speculation at best.
So go online and put down Hillary Clinton illness. Take a look at the videos for yourself.
Deplorable. You could put half of Trump's supporters.
And she was roundly condemned for calling Donald Trump's supporters a basket of deplorables. That's now become one of his campaign ads.
People like you, and you. Deplorable. You know what's deplorable? Hillary Clinton viciously demonizing hard-working people like you.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
I think it's pretty bad. She's had some epically bad moments in politics over the course of a quarter of a century, as you would expect anybody in politics for that long to have had some bad moments, and these rank up there.
Hillary Clinton took more than half this year to hold her first open press conference. Her low-exposure strategy, combined with time off the campaign trail fundraising, has meant Donald Trump's dominated the daily narrative. Even if that's meant he's made massive mistakes, she hasn't been around to capitalise.
She's very bad at holding on to a political lead. I think there are a lot of reasons for that, but one of them is sort of extreme caution. Like a sports team watching the clock instead of concentrating on what it has to do because it has a small lead and it's hoping the clock runs out before the opponent wins.
Hillary Clinton's cautious nature comes from decades in the public eye and vicious partisan attacks.
She is intensely private, even to a point, and secretive, and to a point almost of paranoia. So she doesn't like to release information about herself. This fits with the pattern of her not releasing information about herself, some of which people think they have a right to know. People take her policies apart and they're serious about them and they ask her the second or third question or ask her campaign the second or third question, going through, every last bit of laundry, because that's the way you should vet somebody who's going to be president. Donald Trump, not so much.
Democrat strategist Hillary Rosen has known the Clintons for 4 decades.
One of my jobs was to babysit young Chelsea. Baby Chelsea.
She's convinced accusations of a bungled campaign are misguided, and Hillary Clinton's fight will begin in earnest with the first presidential debate in a week's time.
I do think that these debates will be decisive in this election. The polls were always going to be very close. Certain states were always going to be very close. Hillary Clinton's challenge is to make people understand that she's not a show horse, she's a workhorse, and that's what they need as president. Having said that, the first debate, I think we should all expect him to do very, very well. In fact, I expect the press to say, oh, well, Donald Trump's won this debate, hands down. As long as he doesn't vomit on the stage, people will say he won it, because
there's a double standard here.
Because people expect her to be a good debater. They expect her to know the issues. They expect her to be deep on policy. So she's not going to get extra credit for that, but he will.
Equally, though,
Hillary Rosen also believes Hillary Clinton's campaign will succeed on the backs of its army of volunteers in key electorates.
That's really the second campaign, the campaign that actually ends up mattering. And so smart targeting and only going after those who are going to be for you is critical.
Some are kind of like just neutral,
This is her army, hard at work in the battleground state of Virginia.
Hi, Theodore. My name is Kathy Hart. I'm a volunteer with the Hillary Clinton campaign.
Hello, is this Joyce? This is Ann O'Neill calling, and I'm volunteering with the Hillary Clinton campaign.
These committed Clinton volunteers far outnumber Donald Trump's machine, and they may well be her secret weapon to win.
There can be absolutely no doubt whatsoever for me. None. In my view, we must not see Donald Trump leading the United States. And I will do everything that I can to make sure that Hillary Clinton is elected.
Michael Vincent reporting from Washington, and that's the program for tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Until the same time tomorrow, good night.